Hello everybody and welcome back to Alma Majura. We are back in March. Lovely 16 degrees, the snow's gone, it was a mighty cold winter. Not sure if it's right, I mean for the area I don't know. But the game was registering around about minus 27, which is it's ridiculous, that's so cold. So what are we doing? Well, I really want to get oats in the ground, but I want to buy more fields. Now, bank balances have been a bit all over the place, but up and down. Obviously, a bit of money's been coming in, it's been going out because of leasing costs and our huge loan. There's a lot of money on leasing costs as well, but I really think we need to progress on fields, more fields, to be able to allow me to put more things in the ground. More things in the ground means more money in my back pocket. Now, I'm going to need to sell a lot of things to be able to afford fields. There's so many on here that I would love. I mean, I'd love this one down here, but yeah, 784,000. This one, 760. I'm looking at this one. This one's really sort of, I've got my eyes on because it's right next to our farm and it's almost like joining up. Maybe we can get that one at some point. I don't know, you see, because look, 633,554. So that's just over $500,000, but it's nearly 19 hectares. So that's a big boy. And we can actually go and have a look at that one because it's literally, if we just go through here, don't walk into a tree, cut through here. Oh, I'm gonna get my fat ass through there. Oh my god! All right, it's this one here. This is the one that I'm interested in. Now, at the minute, it's got nothing in. Michael owns it, and it's got nothing in. So the land area is 18.47, but the field area is 16.31 hectares. I just think this would be quite nice. Now, I would love to put oats in here, but I don't know if can we afford it. We have got a lot of stuff. It's not going to be the best time for a lot of things, but I think we could make it up. Let's head to my stock checker to be able to have a look at everything we own. My word, there's a lot of stuff on here. So, methane, I have been selling some of that to try and get me by, and we've got nearly 40 grand's worth at the minute. Not bad. 112,000. And now we need to look at the middle ones because I don't think we're going to get on the outside ones. Maybe there's a couple. Oh, TMR. TMR in March. We're not going to be selling any TMR. We need that. Methane. Yeah, it's showing that the best at the minute. So, okay, that's pretty good. What else we got down here? Solid fertilizer, liquid fertilizer. We're not going to be selling any of them. Lime. Lime. Oh, yeah, we did get a bag of lime. I was thinking lime. So, it's going to be a lot of this stuff here. Look. Oh, my word. I've literally just seen this for the first time. You've seen it. Ketchup, 244,000 litres, 1.1 million. Now, it says the best place for that is on the train. But we can't put pallets on the train, so... And I'm sure I've seen a few people, a few other YouTubers say that you can't actually drive through the sell point like you can with some maps. It doesn't work. Everything just falls off, and it doesn't actually sell. So we might have to try and find the next best place on that one, which will be... Oh, it's a bit of a drop, isn't it? Look at that. Sell everything will do it, but it's a bit of a drop from 11 to 106. It's still $1 million, though. And if we get that, I can get that field. And maybe part of another field, because we have got other bits we can sell. Look at this. We've got nearly 200 grand in pizzas. Well, I've seen nearly 400 grand in pizzas there. Okay, I think that might be a good thing to do then, is if we start selling. Now, I'll try and cut this out, a lot of this out, because you don't want to see me going back and forth selling things. So we'll try and head to the sell point, and we'll start selling. We'll get some more fields, then we can put some oats in the ground. The truck and trailer is out, and we are stocked up. Then we've got 22 tomato ketchup on there. We've got pineapple pizza and normal pizza. Just ignore the fact that they're floating. I think that's just purely because the pallets, it's got like an invisible trigger there somewhere, which it thinks it's bigger than it actually is. Don't we all? And also, yeah, maybe just gloss over the fact that the truck has changed. I've got to admit, right, I do love 82 Studios trucks. Your Phoenix trucks are just awesome. Just... I don't know if you can hear that, but you got some proper... Let's just zoom in, you might be able to hear more if we go around here. Proper air horns. Now, the only reason I've got rid of the other one is I got a bit of money back for it. But the thing is, this one, it just drives better. Like, it picks up better, it handles better, it goes to speed. That other one said it will go 75 and it goes like 50. So it seems like something's wrong there. Yeah, it just seems to sort of handle better. Apart from the trailer, like, obviously, because it's quite full and quite heavy. I just like, you know, these Phoenix trucks. I just like how they drive. So that's kind of why I swapped it out. The other one just seemed to, well, when you try to turn with it in like confined spaces. Oh, hello. Whoa, hey. You wouldn't think I drive these for a living, would you? But the other one, you try and turn in confined spaces, and it was just, it seemed to like bog down and didn't want to go anywhere, and you could, you know, your foot was down on the accelerator. So yeah, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to swap it out. I always seem to default to these ones. I try new ones, but they just never seem to live up to these. These just seem to drive so nice when you're not trying to flip them over. So we're going to the Sell Anything station. It's a kind of an all-rounder. It's not the best, it's not the worst. The train is good for a lot of things, but I don't think we can get on the train, can we? Oh, I'm going to be able to turn there. That's going to flip over. Oh, my word. I mean, can you actually load pallets onto the train? I've not really kind of looked. Maybe I should have had a look first. Let's just see if we can park this here for now. Where's the train? I've just seen it go past. Can we literally catch up with the train if we go run down the tracks? Does it have places for pallets? Oh, it does have a flatbed. Well, you know what? Maybe we should then. Oh, okay. I was kind of doing the Tommy sauce. I was going to sell it to the Sell Everything. Obviously, the train's the best place, but I didn't think it had a platform. I was like, how do we get it on there? I mean, that could take a little while to do. What do we think? I think it's going to be about 50,000 I'm going to lose if I sell it all at the Sell Anything over the train. I know 50,000 is a lot of money, but this is Farm Sim. Well, let's just see what we get from this first load then, because the pizzas are the best sort of round here. Ooh, do we go on the weighbridge? I think we'll pass on the weighbridge. Let's just go and open the curtains, go a bit side on so we can just sort of see as we roll through. Here we go. They're going. Slowly. Although some of the top ones don't seem to be. It's a bit weird. Why are some of them staying up there? Well, there was nearly 200,000 on the first lot. 100, another 128. I think we're going to have to unlock them and let them drop down. There we go. Must be just too high, which, yeah, I can understand. Oh, look at that. 131. Is there any more on the back? Or are we all done? Oh, there's a bit more on the back. So 710,000. Now, don't let that fool you just yet. That isn't all going to stay there because I had to lease this truck first before basically selling the other one. So I've got to go and pay this off now. So bear with me. So 573 is actually what we've got then after I've gone and paid this one off. Like I said, we still got some money back. We got about 210,000 for the other one selling that. This was 130 something. So, but yeah, got some money back off this one. So it's cheaper and drives better. That's a bit of a win in my eyes. So, do we go and get some more ketchup to put on the train? I am going to have to literally by hand stack all the pallets. And we've got a lot of them. I really just want to be able to buy that field. I'm saying that actually, I might be able to buy it now. Let's go and have a look. You know what? I can just buy it now. I'm really tempted because I'm worried about a farmer who's got it now putting the crop in. At the minute, it's empty. You see, it's cultivated. So we want to be able to put our own oats in there. So I'm going to go and buy that right now. Oh man, now we're left with 19,000. So I'm just going to quickly nip back to the Sell Everything point, and I'm going to just sell another trailer full of ketchup just to boost that balance up a little bit. So just back at the sell point now with another 50 pallets of ketchup. Let's get it over here then. Let's get this sold. Seems like it's going to do the same again. It seems like this is a bit high. Never normally found an issue with this. Maybe it's just where the sell point's placed. Yeah, it's never normally an issue. But it seems to be at the minute. I think we've got some more pallets on the back, so we're not going to get it all one big figure, unfortunately. Yeah, not quite, but 209,000 on that. A few little ones on the back. 7 grand on the back. Not bad. So now we're sitting at 235. Now we've got to bear in mind this is still not profit. That's not profit because we still owe 1.5 million, I think, on the loan, and we still got a good, oh, it must be another million on lease. So yeah, we're not in a good way. But we now own another field. Time to go get the tractor out, get the planter out. Let's get some oats in the ground. So we're just setting up here on our brand new field then. Liquid fertilizer is full. Seeds are full. We are selected to oats. Just need to line up a little bit here. Oh dear. This thing's a bit big for this. Yeah, this is going to be a nice size. Now we're going for oats because it's the best at the grain mill. At the minute, we've got wheat in there. So we're turning wheat into flour. But you can see with the ratio, 150 wheat gives me 120 flour. So this is why the productions are struggling a little bit, because there's just not much flour coming out. Now oats, 150 oats, 188 flour. That's why we're going to put some oats in the ground. That would just make things so much better. And I do think this field is going to be more than enough. So we'll just make sure that we go around the edge. I think we can speed things up a little bit. We'll try and put it on cruise control, and we'll bring the speed down a little bit without trying to go all over the place. Yeah, I think this is going to be quite nice. It's a nice feel for this. Definitely going to be big enough. I'll be quite intrigued to see when it's ready to harvest what the potential we could get off the field. It's going to be quite a nice amount, I would have thought. So we're going to get oats in this one. We have got obviously other fields. I'm not sure if we need any more. I think this one's going to give us enough. Plus we're going to get a lot of straw, which we might have to start selling some of the straw, because I think we're still at nearly 2 million, or just under 2 million left in the silo. Really don't think we need to worry about any more straw. So we might have a look once we put oats in this one to see if we can put anything else in any of the other fields. It'd be nice to utilize them all. But I'm not exactly sure what we should put in. Oats was the definite one I wanted to put in. At least the last farmer's gone and limed it for us. That's quite nice of him. I wanted Zaki been the cheapest thing to do. Now I'm just trying to hang the planter a bit over the edge. I know you're probably thinking I'm going way too far over the edge. But I just want to make sure that we try and cover as much of the up to the edge as we can. Don't want any little bits on the edge, you see. Now, that field next to us there, that's another one that would be quite nice for us to have. It's sort of like it horseshoes around my cornfield. I just think, if we could get that as well, we could potentially take out these little bits of grass in the middle and it'd be a whopper field. We could just plough it all up together. Yeah, that could be quite good. I don't think there's much. I don't think there's anything apart from just a bit of grass. This one here, we've got like the road and a little bit of water, like a little pond. Maybe this one wouldn't be easy, but yeah, that horseshoe one in the cornfield, well, what was the cornfield, should be quite easy to put together. So we'll just get round to the beginning, and then we'll have a quick look and see if there's anything else we need to put in the ground. We'll watch the chickens there. That's it, just drive into the chickens. See if we can get right to the edge on this one here. It's looking pretty good. We'll get round to the beginning. Not dropping down too much, actually. We're doing all right at the minute. Just seed and fertilizer. We've got plenty in stock anyway, so we're not going to worry about that. Won't have to buy any more. Just finish off this last little bit here. Just having a quick look on the map then. There's not really like a massive amount of anything else that I need. Really, it's just the grain mill that we need like the actual crops for. So oats definitely going in here. I'm just wondering if we use this one here, because I did over winter, I did plow this one, and off camera it was the grass we were using, which is why it's still 50% fertilized. Like these ones up here. And we've got that one as well, that's got barley in. I'm just wondering whether I might put corn in this one, because we need corn in the grain mill to make us corn flour, and fine corn flour as well. So we need some corn. Then we have got these 3 fields here. So maybe I don't need to go too mad on fields, because potentially we're not needing like much actually in a field. I mean, we could just keep doubling up on oats and corn. They're the main things we need in the minute. I mean, we could put some soybeans in. They're normally like a good money maker on their own, the soybeans. But we literally will be just putting them in to sell. If there's anything else we really need, I mean, sugar beet we could put in, but again, sugar is always good to have, but we don't have a sugar factory. There's no sugar mill on here, so we would have to put our own sugar mill down. Well, for now, I mean, oats is really what we can put in. I can't put corn in this month. It's next month for corn, so we'll get oats in. And then, yeah, we'll have to just assess and see what we think is going to be best to do. So let's get around. Let's get this done. Shouldn't take too long. The oat field is all done. Now, yeah, there's a few little bits if you look on here. And you might have seen at the start of the time lapse, I was going a bit quicker. And then the last little bit, I went slower. I went the normal speed that it should go. And you can see this bit here is the normal speed it should have gone. And it's fine. Now, it's not lime. That's the needs rolling section. So I've got a mod that will actually roll as I planned. So you're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. But as you can see, it's a bit blotchy over here. I'm guessing when I unlocked the speed, it was too quick. Where here, I locked the speed again to go the speed that the planter wants to go. And yeah, as you can see, perfect. So I need to bear that in mind for next time. Don't unlock the speed. Go the speed that the actual planter is set to go. That way then I'll get a perfect field. But it's not too bad. It just means we'll get a slightly higher yield. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. That was quite good, that was. Started doing a lot of it at the beginning like freehand. Driving around myself, and I decided to use the guided steering. That's why certain little bits were cut off a little bit. I think we'll just leave this on the side now. I'm going to need to top this up again with seed and fertilizer. It gets through it quite quick, actually. Plus, it needs a bath as well. It's filthy. Let's go put that there. The state of this. So I've just topped off this with the rest of the bags that was in the little truck. I kind of forgot I put this in. When did I put this in? But you forgot this was even here. So we can top it up with this. $4 grand. Ah, weird. Can we get some seed in there? There we go. So, yeah, well, I don't know what's better. Where to get the bags? Is the bags going to be cheaper? $4 grand there for liquid fertilizer. It might be cheaper to get them. I'm not sure. This was just here in an emergency. Just in case I need it in an emergency. So we're going to just put this here for now. Like I said, it still needs a bath. So oats are in. So I think because at the minute, oats is the only thing I can put in the ground in this game month. I think it's time to go back to selling some things and see if we can start trying to get rid of some leasing things and some of this whopping loan as well. So we've still got potentially £800,000 worth of ketchup we can put on the train. Now I'm tempted to sort of give that a go. It's going to be a lot of off-camera work that because I'm going to have to stack a lot of pallets on the train. So I think we'll give that a go because we can't do anything else now. I want to put some corn in the ground. That's next month. So we'll probably come back in the next episode for that one. Well, this is something a little different than I was expecting. So I've rented the train and I was going to start stacking them. But it says when you go in the train that the silo will actually tip ketchup. And I'm like, how's that going to work? Well, it does actually take ketchup in here. If we go through, you will see the ketchup, look, it's disappearing. It is actually going, it's converting it into like loose. I've never seen that before. That's so cool. So it's converting all the pallets that I've got on here into like a loose form. And then we can go to the train and tip it out like grain. Which is really weird. But it works and it saves me a lot of time of stacking pallets. I was trying to think of as a way that I could actually get the truck by the side and then unload them. Which could have gone disastrous. Could have just gone everywhere. But don't need to. So all the ketchup is now in the train silo. So we're going to have a look on here at my warehouse. 366 litres. And look at this as well. I've even changed the name. Look, Craigie Boys Warehouse. I figured out how to do that as well. So everything's in here now. So if we go jump into this, I'm hoping it's not going to cost me a fortune. I have put it on 0.5 times because obviously we have to rent this thing. Now, how much can we fit into these? We've got 3 potentially, so let's just go and start with... Let's go and open that one up. I don't know how much these hold. We'll soon find out. So let's go on to there, and we need to go through... It holds quite a lot of different things. Look at all this. Washed potatoes. Let's go in. It's just weird how it comes out as grain, but it's recognizing it's tomato ketchup. I like that. Well, let's go get it all in. I think we'll get a good chunk in here. About 100,000 maybe? We'll get a little bit behind it as well, because we've also got a bit more. That's pretty much everything that's going on the train. I did have a look and see. That's everything that we really want to sell. Oh, 90. Okay, so we'll put the rest in this one here. I think we can go and close that. And then what we'll do is we'll put the rest in there. Yeah, this should be pretty good. So there's more that we can sell, which I am going to go back to the yard and obviously stock up again. There's like pineapple juice, orange juice, lemonade, them little bits. But that's going over to the diner, which again is just across the road from here. But we need to go and stock up from the warehouse for that one. There we go. All's in. Let's go and floor it, and we'll turn around this way. And I will see you when we get thrown out just before we sell. Well, we're nearly here now, and all I can see is the fields. Just, everybody's fields just full of lime. That's all I can see is just white fields everywhere. Here we go. Let's get thrown out. Yeah, do you want to sell? Yeah, I do. Ooh-wee. So £353 it costs for the train. 796,000 to sell. So I am a little bit gutted that I should have really checked this first. I just didn't think it was going to be possible on the track. I didn't realize it was going to convert it into loose and then technically fill it up like grain. That's awesome now I know that. So anything else that's pallet form we can just sell on the train if it says that's the best price. So we did lose out a little bit by going to the other sell point. Was it about 50k? Yeah, not too bad, but we are now sitting at just over 1 million in the bank. But this is very unstable. Now, I was hoping to bring some like lemonade and pineapple juice over here, or orange juice is one of them. But the problem is, I saw in the storage that we had like 20,000 litres of this and 20,000 of that. I thought, okay, that, we'll be able to get, that's about 40 odd pallets, No, I forgot. These are 432 litres per pallet. So all this lemonade is pretty much taking up the whole of the trailer. Now, this one, I think, if I'm right, is around about here. If I don't flip it, it's so heavy, this one is. I'm hoping it's around about here somewhere. Oh, it's just going to take a little while. But it's slowly going. It is going. A bit quicker than I thought. Oh, yeah. What? Can we get it all in one? I don't know where the trigger is, so I'm hoping we're kind of still in it. Go on, all of it's going to go, yeah. 105,000. That's not bad for lemonade. So I think really it's time to try and start paying off things. Now, we could pay a massive chunk of the loan off, but I think the best thing to do is get rid of the leasing cost stuff, because this stuff is mighty expensive, where the loan isn't too bad. So I think if we get rid of like some of this first, pay some of this off. So we go through, we're going to see, we need that, so we'll buy that. We'll go on. The forest stuff, yeah, 108,000, that's mad expensive as well, yeah. Well, this is going to take a hit, this is, and we're probably going to lose most of this just by doing this. Forage harvester. Oh, that was a big hit. And the combat, I don't even know if we can afford this. No, oh, we can, yeah, literally just. Alright, we've got 3 grand. I was a millionaire a second ago. I've now got 3.5 grand to my name. But nothing on lease. But still, what is it? Let's have a look on here. Still, is it 1.5 mil? Oh no, it's this one right on the top here. Still got, yeah, 1.552 million. And a lifetime to pay it back. Oh dear. But look, the leasing costs were like 30 odd thousand, or if not more, altogether every time we went to sleep. Where this, 9,300. That's more manageable and little hits on us. So if we can get another amount of stock like we did before, and we still got loads more we could go through. We just look through the stuff we can do, basically. Like here, orange juice at the same restaurant here. We've got 108,000 there. Apple juice, 132,000 there. We've got pineapple, 142,000 a pineapple. If we look at the bottom, it says potentially the maximum we could have, or if we sell now, 2.8 million. Now, granted, that's not going to be everything, because that's going to be including up here. If we look up here, we've got like 322,000 of water. We're not going to be selling the water. Wool, we've got 120,000 in wool. We've got 359,000 in straw. Butter. So we have got potentially a lot of money sort of sitting there that we can keep, taking in every so often into places, selling them. Obviously, the ketchup's going to still keep building up. We'll keep feeding the tomatoes. So, yeah, that was a nice little sell, that was. So I think that's pretty much going to wrap up this episode. Now, there's just one more thing I want to try, but I'll just give you an update on the field. So we've got oats in there. We've got this field here, this one, and this one. And then, obviously, this one over here. Now, this one over here, I'm going to put corn in, which is going to have to be in the next episode, obviously the next month as well. What I'm thinking as well, this one, and this one, I'm going to slap some soybeans in all them, because soybeans go for nearly £7,000 per 1,000 litres. So we'll get some straw off, which we'll be able to sell. We'll literally just use the soybean to sell. And there's going to be a nice amount if we put all these 3 here. So we're going to get straw off there, straw off all them, and straw off there. Oh, there's going to be a lot of straw. So the corn can go for drying. We can, do some fine corn and all that kind of business with the corn. Oats is going to go in. That whole field's just going to go in for the... Actually, you know what? No, I've just realised that's a mistake. Soybeans in this one here in the middle. So I know we've got a big field of oats there, but I want to put all that field into the grain mill. This field here, 4, that's going to be soybeans. And then I think 9, I'm probably going to put oats in 9 as well. And you probably think, Gregor boy, why? You got a big field there? Because, well, these things, these take oats, don't they? And I nearly forgot about that. I even said when I was talking through my plans with the fields, I forgot about it. So, what have we got in there food-wise? About 11,000 litres. I did have to put a couple more bags in over winter. But I can't keep putting bags in. It's going to cost a fortune. So I think, yeah, you agree with me there, yeah. I think if we get one of these fields, whether it be this one or that one just over number 9, and we'll just make that an oat field, purely we'll put it into the bins, and that will just be horse food. So we've got one, the big field we've done is going to be for the grain mill. One of them is going to be for horse food. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty good. So we will sort that out in the next episode. But I just want to try something out of interest with this warehouse. So I've got a mod that allows me to sell like directly, but it sells at the price you can get for it now. Well, at 100% of the value now, rather than the 90% that the in-game or base game normally does. So I just thought we could give this a little test. So according to my stock checker, if I was to go and sell apple juice now, I'll get 124,470. So if I'm right with this mod, if I sell that apple juice directly from the warehouse, I should get what it's going for now. If I've got that mod right, it sells for 100% of the value. Well, the value for that now is 6,356 per 1,000 litres, should be 124,470. You see my thinking here? So if that's the case, well, I don't need to do a lot of transporting of these. I can literally get it from the warehouse and sell it directly from the warehouse and still get that money. So that might save a bit of time, which also is another reason that makes this warehouse quite cool. So let's just go back down to here. Now, I forgot already. What was it we just said? Apple juice. That's it. Apple juice. Okay. So if we go on to apple juice and change that to selling. Now, if we fast forward time, at the top of the hour, we should get 124,000. Theoretically, if I've got that mod right. Shall we end either on a high note or a flop? Is this going to work or not? Yeah, let's see. Let's just go and fast forward time now and get to 4. There's nothing else we can do in this sort of in-game day. Here we go. 113,000. We had 3. So we got about 110. Okay, so methinks there that 100% for that mod isn't actually working. But even still, though, we got a little bit of money off that, so that's not too bad. So apple juice now, we can change it around to storing again. So, yeah, did I get the mod right or not? I mean, that's what I think it would be. Is the value it shows there at the minute was 6,381. Potentially 124,000. That's what I should get. Now, maths is not my strong point, so if we got about 110, does that mean that we're only getting the 90% that the base game gives? Is that mod not actually working? I'm also thinking, did I actually activate that mod on this map? Who knows? Well, we needed that little bit of money anyway, because obviously I can't go sleep because... Oh, actually, no, I can. All the leasing costs have gone. We've just got that 9,800, is it, for the loan? Okay, well, I didn't need quite that much, so... We're going to wrap this one up here. And I think next time, yeah, we'll sort out, we'll really put some stuff in there. We can do corn. It'll be the right time for corn. Soybeans, I don't think we can put soybeans in yet. No, we'll do corn. Corn's in April. We'll do corn, and we're still in oats. We can still do oats. So we'll do an oat field for the horses. We'll do corn, and then we'll have to wait till May to put soybeans in. and then our fields will be maxed. By that point then we'll have some more ketchup and stuff. So yeah, things are starting to look up then. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate your support. Leave your comments below, give it a thumbs up, and let me know what you think. Is this still heading in the right direction? Getting bored of this? Do you want to see something else? If so, just let me know in the comments below. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.